So I'm an event creator that mostly does races in Minecraft using boats, but I never actually competed in a racing championship myself. So Purple Toki, a buddy of mine, and I competed in Blind Attack, the championship that is impossible to win. Or is it? First, we had to sign up a creative team, and we decided to base it on the fastest object that we could think of.
Cheese.
And thus, the cheese jets were born. So nobody knows what the track looks like, and Blind Attack reveals the track minutes before a quali. This means creating strats fast is really important. One thing that immediately caught my attention on the track is this route here. You have to drive over a broken bridge, but it seems to be way faster. In qualifying, I immediately headed for the bridge to check it out, and this bridge is f***ed. I failed multiple times to get across it, but in the last run, I was on pace to get first.
Captain Craftyz with a really good time right now, if he could only finish. No, and Captain Craftyz gets bumped by Kaelin, and Captain Craftyz loses a lot of time.
Well, messing up the bridge so much ruined my quali, but it did give me an idea. You see, when I finished, a ton of people still had to do their qualifying. This gave me quite some time to theory craft, and that I did. I came up with a way to get safely across the bridge. If this strategy works, it will help me a lot in the actual race. While looking at the footage, I also spotted this area here. It was really weird to me that there's this huge jump, even though you go the other way. This made sense, however, after this. We were racing the other way. Now knowing 2 skips made me very humble.
Okay.
This is how I got P1, starting from P23.
Damn.
Anyways, it wasn't looking that good for me. I was at the back, but then I got this start.
Captain Craftyz second!
The jump at the start really helped me out, and now there's only one person ahead of me, Nido. This guy is known for a few things: his speed, his map learning, and most importantly, his drinking problem. Nido went straight on the split path, and I knew this was the moment for my tactic to make or break my race. And it works! This should guarantee the overtake on Nido.
No, Nino!
And I blew it. Now it's just an old-fashioned chase. All I can do is put pressure on him, but that pressure immediately pays off when Nido makes a mistake. Once again I failed, but I got one more chance. Remember that skip that got me in second place? All I have to do is to do it perfectly and hope that Nido doesn't do it or fails it. Well, with a good few seconds of third, I got nothing to lose.
Oh, and Captain Craftyz getting the skip perfectly, which gives Captain Craftyz P1.
What the fuck? Oh, yo!
And just like that, I should have the race in my pocket. After repeating the bridge strat,
Whoa! Whoa! No way. They are doing some cheese strats right now.
the jump strat, I had 40 seconds to second place driver Soda Soaker, and nothing could go wrong. Until
Nido. Destroy him.
Nido is back, and he's here for revenge.
Nido is going the wrong way on the track.
And just as requested, he bumps into me, making me lose a ton of time. I can't have this right now. I'm gonna have to pit.
Soda's actually catching up, bro. How?
Their plan worked. I'm out of my groove, I'm slow, and Soda's just catching up.
Look there. Whoa!
And what seemed like an easy win seems like an impossible task. As I get bumped, I lag out, crash, lose more and more time to Soda Soaker, till eventually he's racing with me. He's faster than me too, so I go ahead and pit again.
I'm behind Frank again. And Greg? No, there's only like too many enemies. What? I got the pit again!
And after all those setbacks, the tables have turned and now I'm 45 seconds behind first place. I gotta put my head down. And exactly that I do. I drive the best laps of my life trying to catch up to Soda. And with this incredible pace, the gap has already started to shrink. I go from 45 to 41 seconds. It's all down to time. Soda still has to do 2 pit stops and now he's going for his first ever one. If he does these quick, I might be screwed.
No, so that's 1 pit done. No, he's ahead of me. No.
A lap later, Soda goes for a second and last pit stop. If I want to win this, I have to do it now.
Soda's in the pits. Go. Nido, you move aside.
Soda's coming out of the pits and it's looking really close. He has a pretty bad exit though and I'm right there behind him. I have to make the move now.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, he gets hit with the same bug that I had. And just like that, I win the first race of blind attack.
Oh, I did it! I won! I was strong! Oh yeah! I didn't even realize! Let's go!
I now lead the championship with 50 points. So yeah, due to some problems and people being teleported all over the track, the points got reduced. So instead of having 50 points, I now have a measly 13. Anyways. Second race! Last time we hit the ground running. This means nothing can go wrong this time, right? We got put in a cage. Apparently we did so incredibly well last time that it put us in this cage for 3 entire minutes. The only reason it wasn't more is due to the goat known as Purple Toki. Bro literally opened the garage door. What a legend. His sacrifice won't be in vain.
So that was a fucking lie.
Yeah. Apparently it's pretty difficult to get back from a 3-minute loss. On top of that, I may have tapped out and almost crashed my PC. Luckily, I drove my ass off the last few laps. And I managed to get into P17. With 2 laps left, the only position I could gain was P16 by passing Crispy. Luckily for me, I was catching up and I was ready for the overtake. Okay, I got 17th. And you know what? As a recovery drive, P17 wasn't that bad. The thing is, I got 14 points, 1 more than I got last race. However, we still have the entire season to go and I can climb back from this.
What if we spice it up a little bit and make the third track something extra and call it the grand final?
Fuck!
And just like that, there was only 1 track left. The final race is set in this randomized looking track. There are a ton of different areas and biomes we will have to drive through. I started from P26, but I never expected this. Everybody started lagging. This normally wouldn't be a problem, but the problem starts here. Everybody started freezing. I had to dodge them, going left and right, swerving through opponents. Until I started lagging too. I started peeing all over the track. So once again, I had to think of the best strategy and I had to do it quickly. So what I did was this. I pitted the first ever 4 laps. The thing with blind attack races is that nobody knows the track, so by pitting early, I caught up to the pack pretty damn fast. Then, I just pitted again, fell behind the pack again, then caught up using some tricks I heard from my teammate. All that was left was to rinse and repeat, so I pit, catch up, overtake some back markers, then pit again. And just like that, I've done all my pits, and I'm practically in P3 right now. All that's left for me is to steal the fastest lines and just pass everybody that's going into the pits. And I can happily say this plan worked perfectly. Until I faced a new issue. This issue was something new. This entire tournament I battled with lag, almost crashing, getting sabotage, but this was the worst of all. Skill issue.
Oh shit, I fell down. Oh no! I fell down again, all the way down.
It was over. I ended my race in P9 and got 8th in the championship. Still, for my first ever tournament, this was so much fun, and getting top 10 is pretty good if you ask me. And even if I didn't get the first place that I dreamed of, I still have one thing that makes me happy. Renokaz, the creator of Blind Attack, got drafted in the army for a year.